Hi everyone, this is the Final Bosman, and today I want to talk about some Grand Theft Auto 5 leaks. Let's get started. Welcome to the show. I am Kyle Bosman, back in the studio, back in my suit, back in Santa Monica. Everything feels great. Feels like that 90s talk show I always wanted. This week, I kind of want to do the same thing as last week. I want to talk about some news. I want to talk about some stories that have popped up over the course of the week. Primarily, firstly and foremostly, Steve Ballmer, CEO of Microsoft, has announced his retirement last week. And it is not your normal kind of retirement. This position is so large and Microsoft is such a large company. This retirement will happen over the course of the year and Steve Ballmer is going to help find his replacement. And it's just going to be a long, drawn-out retirement. Which is, I don't know, what does that mean? What does that mean for this show? And what does that mean for video games? You know, what does that mean to us? I don't know, I guess that Microsoft's new regime, the idea is to make it a more likable company. Likable like Apple and Google. And it's like, I don't know, yeah, those are likable companies, but you don't have to be Microsoft. Just make regular Windows and you would still be making billions. Just make Microsoft Word and you're billionaires. Don't worry about that stuff. So yeah, I don't know if a new CEO would walk into Microsoft and look at its various divisions and see the Xbox division and say, well, this seems unnecessary, doesn't it? How much money is this costing us? I look over at Apple, and those likable guys, their gaming console is nothing like this. It's much cheaper. The games are cheaper. Why are we doing this? I can play Halo on my iPad. Why are we doing this Xbox? And then it's all gone. I don't think that's feasible. I think there are still enough people at Microsoft who care about the Xbox for that to happen. I guess we'll have to wait and find out over the course of the next year. Story 2 is that Grand Theft Auto 5 leaked. It kind of leaked. What happened was that the PlayStation Store in some regions of Europe, I'm still not sure which regions, you could pre-install the game. And what that means is you give the PlayStation Store all your money, and then you kind of pre-install most of the game encrypted onto your hard drive. And then so on midnight of the launch day, when that comes, you can download a little bit of file and just kind of basically play the game immediately that night without ever having to go to a store and standing next to human beings. The thing is, though, that with this case in particular, people peeked at those files that they downloaded. They looked at them and they found a lot of interesting audio files and some video files. Some pertaining to the story, which blows to have leaked, and basically the entire soundtrack of the game, which counts as a spoiler. Don't tell me any of the songs, please. That's a spoiler. I guess I can understand. I'm weird about spoilers sometimes too, but I think it's more considered a spoiler to the marketing team. I think they were like, oh, we want to do it. We had a whole plan. We wanted to tell everyone about all the songs and gosh. When I honestly feel much worse for the poor people who had their story ruined. Rockstar was mad. Sony had to apologize. Hey, sorry we gave you all that game and you looked at it. Don't hand your fans your hotly anticipated video game. Here you go, but don't look inside. Don't do that. Here's your present, but don't open it. You can't trust us like that. You can't. I don't care how much encryption you put. They're gonna look inside of that game you just handed them. Don't do that. Don't blame Sony, because that's just going to happen. But also, Rockstar themselves just let out, I think, the greatest spoiler of them all. In an interview with the New York Times back in November, Dan Houser, who's head writer at Rockstar, was talking about the 3 playable characters, and what he likes about this is that, and unique to the video game medium, is that you'd be able to control both the protagonist and the antagonist. I said, wait, hold on, no, wait, why would you say that? Because now you know toward the end of the game, there's gonna be that scene where it's just, oh, I was the guy all along. Oh, what? Then that means that was and then that whole time, he was oh no, I'm not up for that. I don't want that. And the thing is, I'm a person with a lot of anxiety, so playing that whole game, I'm gonna be thinking about that coming up the whole time. And so I'm gonna be like pointing at things and like, is that the, and that's a lot, it's honestly a lot of stress on me. I would have rather them leaked the ending and instead of this whole thing like, oh, you don't know which one of these 3 people you're playing as is the bad guy all along, do you? And I don't know. It's been done before. In video games, you can play as the antagonist. That's not a new thing, and I don't think it's a thing that works very well. In a JRPG, yeah, if the bad guy joins your party, that always rules. But in games where this is the person, this is the villain, this is the person who's making lives miserable for everyone, and you give the control to that person, it doesn't open your eyes. I think the worst example is last year's Call of Duty, Black Ops 2. Toward the end, there's this scene where you put in the shoes of the villain, the guy who's trying to take over the world, and you're looking at, I think, like a general of the United States Army, and so it's like, why would I shoot him? The game tells you to shoot him. Hey, you're in these shoes, shoot the guy, that's your objective right now. And you think, no, hold on, it can't be that simple. There's no way they expect me to shoot this person, so there's gotta be some workaround. Maybe that guy is evil. Maybe the villain is the good guy. Okay, so I shot the general. And I'm like, there's something, okay, this will pay off. And it didn't pay off. I got the bad ending for that. Why did you shoot him? You're not supposed to. You would have gotten the achievement if you aimed in a different, why? Why would you let me control that person? If I just took him like outside of that room and jumped off the boat, I would have won. That would have been the good ending of the game. Instead, it's just like forced into this weird situation where it's just like, well, would you have shot the general? Yes. If I were that character, if I were the villain, that's what that character would have done. Like, don't give us control over the villain who's making lives miserable for everyone else, because then we'll just stop and the game will end. So I guess 2 lessons today. 1, to publishers, don't give people your game and expect them not to open it. 2, to a game designer, don't put us in the antagonist's shoes unless you have a very great reason and unless it won't break the story for us to be in there. Because if it does, as David Cage would say, that is a failure on your part. But that is the episode for this week. If you're going to be at PAX Prime this weekend, please come to our panel, our Game Trailers panel. It will be at Friday at 6:30 in the Unicorn Theater, and it's going to be a big deal. I think we're posting it online for those who can't be there, but if you can, come on. You can ask us anything. No holds barred. If you're on Twitter, you can find me at Kyle Bosman. Next week's episode will be from PAX. It'll be a PAX special. It's my first ever PAX, so that should be exciting. I hope to see you then. Thanks for watching. I took your hand. I chose you. Oh, guys, shh. It's my dad. Hey, Dad, what's up? Were we being too loud? Oh, no, yeah, you sound great, actually. Sounds really good. I just have some bad news, son. I'm gonna be moving out of the house. I'm gonna be gone for a while. Dad, what? Should we be here for this? Son, it's okay, listen. It's not about you. I still love you. Why would you even do this right before the Battle of the Bands? Oh, no. Listen, hey, I'm still gonna be here. Hey, buddy, I'm still gonna be around. I'll probably be around for another year. I'm gonna stick around and try to help your mom find a new boyfriend. Dad, why would you say this right now? I don't know. Have fun, kids. Goodbye. Hey, are you okay? No. Oh, come on, man. You're the guy who always cheers us up. You're the one who's always like, oh, we're definitely going to win Battle of the Bands. We got this. Not today. Everyone feels sad. Dude, don't. It's okay, you do. Hey, I don't think you should do this. Family can be tough. But we're your family too. Shut up. Shut up. You think that's appropriate right now? You know what? You jerks can take that song and stick it up your trophy, because we're going to win Battle of the Bands for sure. Yeah!